Greetings, traveler.
But what if I somehow kill the worm and then he can't win with burn to face? I guess he might not have burn to face. Is that the same guy?
I must protect the wild.
No. Different hunter. What are the glasses for? They make it easier to look at the screen. Like, my eyes won't hurt, and it's easier to sleep afterwards. So if I stream later, I'll usually wear them. During the day, there's not much point to them. You can also just use a program called f.lux. I'm gonna take the hero power here because I got the 2-3. You could also coin out the 2-3, but then he might have Razor Maw, or he might have like weapon going preemptively. If I didn't have the 2, I wouldn't do this, of course. Ooh, that's good. So this is probably getting killed for free. Not even. It's more likely he's gonna have a weapon than the dragon in before, right? It's actually you're obligated to play Hoarding Dragon after you see this 4-3 come out. You just have to. No. Could play our own monk and completely free kill the golem. So we could swipe the monk after putting the 4-3 into the 2-3 to clear the board. But I think the monk and the free kills makes more sense. I could also use Phoenix here, but I don't need the reactive cards yet. So I prefer this. Monk. This guy knows the secret. He does know the secret. Monks are pretty good. It's a nice card for him. Makes our swipe a lot worse. So what do we got? It's probably just Phoenix and leave him with a 1-1. Could double trade and play the taunt, but it's pretty vulnerable to like flanking strike, trade the 3-2. It's a lot harder for him to punish me if I play Phoenix. Yeah. I think so. Multi-shot's really good. That would also be pretty good. He needs to pop this, right? Actually, no, we could just swipe. Chose not to hit my face. I'll take it. If I swipe the 2-4, the 2-6, it becomes a 2-2. I can then free trade off my monk. Hero powers face. I could charge the Druid, that's kind of weird. Yeah, this is in the way. I don't love swiping, but I think you have to take it. Double trade hero power, play the Necro. I don't really like that the... well, first of all, you're going to take a bunch more damage. Second of all, the he gets some really good trades off right after that. Stone Ale to block the damage is an option. The monk doesn't end up living, so probably the Necro and just push 3. He's lost the cats, the macaw, the grandma, the stegodon, and the 3-2. We could also let him connect for 6 and play the ooze. Just develop more power. And then taunt him out the turn after. That seems fairly reasonable as well. I think I like that. It does make his Unleash the Hounds slightly better. Not even, right? No. Not even. So if he Crushing Walls me, so he's gonna have this.
Time waits for no one.
Time waits for no one. Here's better, right? I think so too, says up, and then use the defender when it's a bit more awkward for him. So we meet again, Giant Sandworm. I guess this means he kills the 4/3, right? Just to mean, you know, there's less chance we kill it. Ideally, we kill the 6/7 before the Sandworm dies. Gotta keep that in mind. Five, 6, 7. I guess I could charge out a 6/6 and Spellstone. I guess that's what we're doing.
Where shall I strike?
Okay. It's good. Are we Spellstoning to preserve the 1/1s? I guess we are. The 1/1s are pretty good at playing around Crushing Walls. So in charging out the Druid, we also got to cycle the Mark.
Give me a quest.
You should do all the damage except Spellstone first in case you got the Stegodon back. That's a really good point. I should have jammed the... Well, actually, I don't know. Killing the Stegodon for free, because your guy's on 4, it's out of flanking striker. I think killing the Stegodon is actually slightly better, but that's a close call. It's definitely a good point. I should have paid attention to it. We can trade it all and hero power to 2/1. Getting the Web Weave down wouldn't be terrible. Together with the Cobalt Monk. It's pretty difficult for him to deal with it. Oh, just hero power, right? Instead of the monk. Yeah. I don't want to rage the Amani, but I think taking 1 less damage on my face might matter, right?
For the wild.
This is slightly bit for explosive shot. Maybe I just put it here for walls. Yeah. I think the walls, it doesn't really matter, right? So I should put the Amani on an edge because explosive shot just became a whole lot better. Okay. So we ended up not tanking 1 phase damage because we took 1 here. That's probably not going to matter, but it could matter. It's a good turn to get the defender out, get it cycled. Crypt Lord's perfectly fine here. Can start building it up. I suck. Cool. Me playing around the walls got the best of me there. Hello, Mr. Broadcaster. Hey, Tyler. Why not pick the stats over the Crypt Lord? Because we're gonna have stuff to play for a while. Just need to draw Tyrantus. Yeah. So what do I got left? Starfire and Barkskin. Wow, huh? Isn't this a fun roll? Nice Crypt Lord BM, thank you. We're working on it. Oh, so good at this game, guys. Well, maybe not. Yeah, we're pretty good at this game. Pretty darn good at this game. Yeah, I should have hero power to bet before sacking the 2. You're right. Look, chat, it didn't matter. Never punished. He's like, now I don't do anything anymore. Cool. Anduin, eh? Kind of want to keep the monk versus priest, but not sure if that's right. On 4, I have scout. Yeah. I only have like the monk that I really want to play on 4. So I guess priest, I'll keep it. Give me a 3, baby. Ooh. Well, I mean, if we curve out, this is actually really good against priest. Yep. With the emphasis on if we curve out. Hey, good at this game. Yeah, this is actually really good. We got a 3, we got a good 4, and then we have 2 Lotus Agents, which are really good in the matchup. That's really nice.
Once upon a time.
No! Give me a 3-drop! I'll hold it. I'll swear to God, I'm gonna hold it. Give me a 3-drop! Oh no. Give me a 3. Fuck. I can't, guys. Can anyone give me a good enough reason to tempo this, right? You can't, right? It's too good. Hey, Grey Mauser, no worries, man. Thank you for the 20 months. Was it 20 months? You'd hero power with the Spellstone? I agree. I'm glad we're on the same page, chat. I'll hit this thing, though. Just to make his elixirs worse. Holding is greedy. Yeah, but it's like, it's good greedy, right? You've got bad greed and good greed. I think this was good greed. Feels like good greed to me. Man, if he buffs this up with elixirs, ugh. If it's not a Divine Shield elixir, we can plume it back. We're against priest. Of course, we're on the same page. Okay. Probably just taunting up and killing the ooze. Seems good. Just holding for our dragon swing. Just holding. Killing the ooze instead of this. We don't want to give him his card yet. We want to make him sacrifice it. No bets for 12? The bet was for 12. Seeing as the run already started at 8-0, I felt like betting for 12 made more sense than betting for 10.
I see gold in your future.
That guy has a lot of holy fires to throw in my face. That's my assessment of the situation. Alright. We can plume and trade the 3 into the 5. Or I could just mark. Or I could do both. If I mark, I give him a really good death target. So maybe if I mark, I should take some damage on the bear just to get some value out of it. I think marked is alright. We can go from there. Okay. Mark trade here. Barkskin puts this up to 5, which means I can still trade. It dies to Shadow Madness though. What if I just plume, trade? Shadow or Death is acceptable then. Shadow Madness, he needs to trade this off. Tough call. I'm gonna go for this one. Oh, actually, because of the taunt, the Shadow Madness doesn't work. I like this way more. He can trade in and Duskbreaker. And then we probably don't even Dragon Slayer. I probably just play the Gloomy. Play around Shadow or Death? Yeah, I think you definitely take damage on your guy to play around that. Why don't you play with Adwokta anymore? I've played with them for sure. Both Adwokta and Merps. But it's, we're kind of on a different schedule, you know? So Sally is going to deal 1 damage to my board regardless. I could put the 3-1 in my hero power into the 4-4, put the 1-4 into the Sally, keep a 6-1. He really wanted the bear to go the 1 though, so he might have the Potion of Madness. We're probably just going to end up playing the Lotus Agents. Seems like a good time to get the Lotus Agents out. Ooh, more Lotus Agents all day, every day against Priest. And then I guess we're gonna see Potion of Madness? Or a, no, Duskbreaker was pretty good last turn. Oh, sorry. I think we got rewarded, chat. I don't know about you, but I think we're pretty happy with that hold. So he doesn't have Duskbreaker, I would assume. So I think we're good to play into it with Dragon Slayer, Fire Plume, 5 face. That's a lot of pressure. That's like scream-worthy pressure. This is 4 damage right now already, right? And we need to armor up twice more to get it. Good job, chat. Greed, always rewarded. This is a lot of pressure, right? If he doesn't have an AoE other than Scream, he kind of has to Scream this. Like if you play Amber into this, you can just die. Savage Roar or other damage. So I'm going to take that as a sign that he does not have Scream. Unless he has a good alternative here. Like Potion of Madness now for 0, no. So it's a good read, right? The read is he doesn't have Scream. We're likely going to play a Lotus to search for an answer. We'll take it from there. Give me 1 mana. Man, this is tough because Mimic Pot is so good in the matchup. But Bloodlust, oof. So what am I doing? Spellstone deals 4, puts this down to 6. We can Hero Power, trade into 5. Or we can put it here and then trade the 4 and the 2. No, Hero Power is fine. Man, do I want that Bloodlust? I think I have enough card generation. I think it is a Bloodlust. I think the Hero Power will do. I don't think I need to add more. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Okay. It's a very good start. Got him, boys. I'd worry about Bloodlust in case we lose our board somehow. Yeah, but if I had no refill in my hand, I feel you, man. But we had both the Scout and another Lotus Agent. Yeah, Lotus Agents and Minstrel, right? Lotus Agents and Minstrel in Rogue, really good. For the same reason. I want to keep Cenarius, but that's crazy. Not against Mage. Mage is pretty aggro. Monk is good against mage though. Let's go with this. Oh, I need to update the title. And we get a 2. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tempo mage? Quite likely, but you can see anything, man. You can see anything here. Don't you mean Tyrannus? Okay. With this hand, I like it. We got 2, we got 3, we got a good 4. I am down. If he Frostbolts this or Geysers this, I guess Geyser play the Elemental could set up for Steam Surger, which is a little Okay. Wow. Like, sure, right? Spend your turn 3 to kill my 2-drop. That is totally fine. We have been presented with an option to coin a 4 now. However, Ironwood Golem is not the 4-drop we want in this matchup. It's pretty bad at pressuring. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the Ooze, and then next turn have the option to use this taunt to protect my Ooze, potentially. Collins is also at 11? Oh man, too bad we didn't queue against each other. Diggy diggy. Diggy hole. Alright, so he got a potion in his hand. Here, playing the taunt and going face is absolutely an option. Protects the 3/3. It makes the mage answer our somewhat like useless minion in the matchup when it comes to pressuring, right? He might bypass the minion and just deal damage to the use. But then we make him use a card rather than the body that's already on board. And also diggy diggy. That's why I'm saying it. Oh man, Collins. Never change, Collins. Never change. XD. Alright. I'm gonna take that 4 phase damage. Damaging his mage, always nice. I'm playing on Europe, not NA, Daniel. Psychotron. Protecting the ooze working out here. This feels like I'm going to hero power, kill off the Psychotron, and then coin out the monk. It's a little weird because you have these Lotus agents, and keeping coin for them is nice. But I do think that the monk is sufficiently better. And if we land our bark skin, this Ironwood Golem is suddenly online, so that's nice. He still has that potion, by the way, so we need to keep track of Dragon Fire, Fell Fire, whether they don't become too good. He could do it here and keep a 1/1, seeing as he's got the spell power. I don't think it's that great for him, though. If he has no other play, we might see it come out. But I mean, the Ironwood Golem isn't providing any pressure, so... Volcanic for 3? With that pre-hit, it kind of feels like a Volcanic. Like, even if he doesn't play the potion now, we have a good read on what it is, right? So this is why you don't hover your cards. It's either that or he's just next leveling me. Where's the music? Can't you guys hear it? Do I need to turn it up? Alright, he just discounted his potion. So if it's a Volcanic, it's 1 mana. You can hear it, you can hear it, you can hear it. Okay, cool. It's a little awkward. Could play the Summoner. He gets to deal 3 right now. If I hero power the shield and kill it, then I play Cobra. And he still Volcanics for 2 and can ping the Cobra. Flame Strike's pretty darn bad though. Summoner bump? Still pretty bad. So Volcanic deals 2 right now. This is about as good as Cobra, right? But I can't play it together with this Lotus Agents. That's a tough call. So he Volcanics now. Pings here, trades here. Then I get to play 5 and 2 or Summoner. Valfire, Dragon's Fire. The way how he played, I'm like very, well, not very sure, but like I would say that it is way more likely to be Volcanic than anything else. It's a good Volcanic board, despite knowing what he had. But if we played a Summoner, Summoner gets Volcanics for 3. Whatever the Summoner summons probably gets killed. So I don't think Summoner was better. Because on top of him being able to do that, he would also still have the 1/1, which can then trade into the Summoner. Or he could just ping. Wow, Fireball the Monk? Crazy. Crazy. This guy likes the face. Pretty happy with the agents here. Okay, so if we go for the Edwin memes, next turn I could play a 3-mana 4/4. I'm just looking at Spellstone, right, if I can do some funky shit. Because Spellstone a charge minion, but I don't have Overload, it's the Edwin. I'll play this to tank some damage. Ah! Oh man, this is bad. This is real bad. I'm gonna need to high roll a Summoner here, I believe. Then I've got Cenarius for next turn. I could Lotus Agents. Lotus Agents hero power. And hope he doesn't have 3 damage. Summoner's on average probably better, but close call. Because you can high roll with this. If you low roll, it's kind of the same as this. If you high roll, it's really nice. Yeah, man. That might actually be worse. Give me a good one. Okay. That can get pinged off. But you can see how a 5/3, it's kind of the same, right? It's like, meh. He gets to like trade ping. So then I think I prefer the I think I prefer going with the Summoner because there is the potential high roller. Do we need to Lotus Agents this round? That is the question, right? If we find a removal, we're in a really good spot. If I don't play Lotus Agents, what would I do? It's looking pretty bad, because the Cenarius taunts just get killed by the Wind Fury and then it's 6 phase. I think we have to try. Give me the removal, baby. Ooh, that's bad. It's probably the Roar. Edwin gives us a 4/4. This is 12 damage, 13 with the hero power. I think we need to go for this one. I think this makes more sense. I feel like we're going down. What's his better? Mage or Rogue? It's pretty close. They're both really good. I guess a 5-3 should have been in the center. I just felt like he wouldn't meteor a Stonehill. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, honestly, for this deck, I'll take an 11. Also, our Lotus Agent's kind of low rolled and our Summoner low rolled. It's all unfortunate. Like having to pick Edwin, having to pick Savage Roar. Like in an aggressive match, sure. In a defensive match, it's not really what you're looking for. GG, boys. Damn, Collins gets the 11 win message now. He knows I can't get 12 without him. I just wanted a 12 for myself, chat.